how's it going, everyone? This is XX, and I'm coming at you with an episode of Crusader Kings 2. And this one, if you guys don't know this game, it's a real-time strategy-based game that takes place in the medieval time period. I think this happens right after the fall of the Roman Empire. So this is when, I'll just go in single player. This is when, where is that? Nope. This is where Ireland was still made up of clans and families and whatnot. England was invaded by Normandy and Norway, and then Scotland's still free, and a bunch of other stuff. Poland is still there, Lyon, and then Spain was still consisted of mainly Moors, and that's where a lot of battles are going to go down. There's also the Byzantine Empire, the Fatimids, and everything else that you guys could think of. Any I guess kingdom that's existed during this period, you can find it. And for this series, I'm going to play as the Polish, because these guys are, if you guys can see, they're surrounded by heretics, and that means I can declare war on anyone, a holy war. But if I were to declare a holy war against, say, if I wanted to go up against what are these guys? Let's say the Galanda, then every surrounding heretic will join them. That means, if you look at the religions, you can see that they're mostly Romuva. I don't know how to say that. Romuva. And then I'm Catholic, so yeah. So let's get this started as King Boleslaw the Bold. So let's see. And at the top, you guys can see what these are kind of messages, I guess, from the game. I can pick an ambition. So let's just say, actually, let me go through this if you guys don't know what the Crusader Kings is. So if you look on the top left, you can see my portrait, and then you can see and if you click on that, you can see my wife, my information, my heir, who's currently my brother, because I have no children. And then you can see that I'm reigning in Krakow, in the Krakow province. And you can see I also have allies. I have one person I can call onto war, and that's my father-in-law, and he should be able to be called into war. I have 13 vassals. They all seem to like me. Good. I have a court. One person doesn't seem to like me, and that's my queen. Ugh. Allies. Okay, so that's that. Also, my family, I have no children, so I don't have any heirs except for my brother. So if we go to my council, you guys can see my council. I have my chancellor, my marshal, my steward, and my spymaster, and court chaplain. So, the counselor is kind of like the diplomat of your kingdom. He can go around to improve diplomatic relationships with other kingdoms or dukes or even counts, or he can even be sent in to fabricate claims, which means basically lying into a war. So if I were to fabricate a claim on Gallic, they would, and if I fabricate a claim, I could be able to declare war on them. We also have my marshal, who can train troops or research military tech, and he can also suppress revolts. My steward, he can collect taxes, oversee construction, and research economy. I can't speak. He can research economy. I can't say it. Never mind. Spymaster, he's what it says. He spies. He can scheme, which means he can let's see, discourage my vassals from associating with factions, and we'll get to what factions are in a little bit. And then we have my spy network and study technology, and we have my court chaplain, who can who could convert a count or a county or even a major population, or he can research culture tech or improve religious relations, which means I can send him to the Pope, which is over here in Rome, and he'll like me more. So that's my council. We go to my laws. I can, issue some laws. So you can see we're at agnotic, cognatic, gravel kind. That means the titles of the ruler are divided among the children, with the oldest getting the primary title, which I don't really like. I like how the oldest gets all the titles, but that would kind of piss off a lot of people. Let's see which one. And then here's all I could change the laws. Like I can make it so only males can inherit, which is true because that's agnostic. Oh, actually, no. Women can inherit, and the same grounds men do. But if there's a male, then the male would get the king seat. And then we have seniority, which means the oldest member of your dynasty inherits all the titles. So that means, say my brother, he'll have seniority and he'll inherit all the titles. Or we have primogeniture. I don't know how to say that. The oldest child of the ruler inherits all the titles. That's what I like. But your family will hate you. And then we have elective monarchy, which means your dukes and council seats will be able to vote for whoever will be king. I think that's what the Holy Roman Empire has, and I think I'm on their seat. So yeah, that's that. We have technology, which you can research technologies, as you can see here. We have realm and the means, and we have our military, which we can raise our levies or even raise fleets. We can also hire mercenaries to do our dirty work right here, but they're all expensive. I'm probably gonna use them a lot though, if need be. We also have my intrigue, and this is what I was talking about. Factions. Factions are like, say if a duke was upset with the taxes, he could start a faction saying lower the taxes in the kingdom of Poland, and more of my vassals will join his faction, and then it's kind of like a civil war type deal where if he gets pissed off enough, he'll declare war on me, and so will all the dukes in that faction, or anyone in that faction. We also have choose a plot, where I can choose what I want to do. I could kill my wife if I wanted to, but I don't think that should. I don't want to do that. And we also have my threats, my prisoners, and my known plots, which we don't know any. We don't have any prisoners, and we don't know any threats. We also have my decisions, what we can do in our court, which is like hold a grand tournament, which will make everyone like us a little bit more. We have our diplomacy. Why did I say diplomacy? Diplomacy, which I can conduct diplomacy over here. And then we have our religion, and you can see Pope Alexander II is the Pope of this time. We also have characters, which just shows every character. Excuse me. This is in my realm. Or I can just search all. Look at all these people. It's ridiculous how many people are involved in here. So that's what we have. If we look around us, we can see that everyone around us is heretics. These are heresies. The Romovu. See, like everyone, Chump, the kingdom, the tribe of Prussians. We also have the Duchy of Palmeria, and we also have the Duchy of Mecklenburg, I don't know. And then we also have the Artigas and then the Lithuanians. So that's that. I could declare a war on anyone, but that would piss off all the people that are in that faith. We also have the Orthodox over here, and we also have weird tribes or weird sections of religions, and we have the Sunni and every Muslim religion. So let's see, what should I start first? So pick an ambition, which an ambition means what I want to accomplish. I can improve my learning, become exalted among men. I want to have a son though, that's what I want. There we go. We can press Diju claims, which basically means I could declare war on people, and these aren't holy wars. These are like, say if I wanted to claim, like I'll say to anyone I declare war on, I could say, well, Gurondo, this county over here belongs to me, and I could declare war on them. And if I were to win, I would receive that county. Who doesn't like me? Right, well, first of all, I'm going to deploy my council to places. I'm going to improve diplomatic relationships with the Duke of Silesia. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to research military tech in Krakow, research economy tech in Krakow, and then, let's see here, scheme. I can also, let's scheme against the Upper Silesia, and then we're going to want to improve relationships with the Pope. So we got those counts, or my councilmen, off to places. Let's see what else we can accomplish. Oh, actually, over here, people don't like me. What's that? Oh, that's religion. Oh, no, that's the point. I can't switch them yet, I don't think. Yeah, I can't. I'll have to wait for a little bit longer. So we're going to let this run for a little bit. Pick up some more taxes. Actually, we're going to increase our crown authority, which will piss off